first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the chicken going, the chicken that we've pre-marinated, and then I'm going to show you the marinade. And I love, especially in the summer, really all year round, I love to marinate in Ziploc bags. They just keep the mess to a minimum, and in the summer, the last thing I want to do is spend hours and hours doing the dishes. So these are boneless, skinless chicken breasts that we've had marinating since yesterday. And with chicken, if you can think about it the day before, wow, do it, because it really gets that great flavor. I love to marinate chicken and pork for 24 hours. Really makes a big difference. Steak, you know, doesn't really need quite as long. And seafood, of course, you don't want to marinate that long at all. But boy, chicken and pork makes it really tender and really gives it some great flavor. You could certainly just throw this together in the morning, though, before you go to work, and let it hang out in the fridge all day, and then grill it when you come home from work. Sometimes you don't think about it the day or the night before. So let's move on to the marinade, shall we? We're going to start with some fresh garlic, and this is a homemade teriyaki sauce. But what I like about this is when I put together recipes from scratch like this, I like to be able to use stuff that I already have in my pantry. I don't want to have to make a last minute run to the grocery store. So, you know, I try and keep it pretty easy. So 2 cloves of garlic. I'm just going to give that a rough chop. Because it's a marinade, it doesn't have to be finely chopped. If I were going to be actually, you know, eating it in a dish, I'd be a little more concerned about that, but we're just going to keep it pretty simple here. I also have some fresh ginger. And boy, there is nothing like fresh ginger. It looks kind of scary when you get it, and this is actually a relatively small piece of ginger, but the flavor is just incredible. You could certainly use dry ginger, or nowadays they have, you know, just like the garlic, they actually have the ginger in a refrigerated jar, so that's a great time saver too. But you know, fresh is always best if you've got the time. So I just peel it, a little bit of it, and then use a microplane. Just love to smell it. It smells so good. Or you could just, you know, use a knife and chop it up. But I love this gadget. Some of that great fresh ginger in there. And you see, you kind of tap it on the bowl, and you see most of that ginger just comes right out in there. That's why I love, love, love my microplane. Okay. Now we're going to just start using some of the rest of the ingredients. And again, this is just common stuff you already have in your house. I've got ketchup, a pinch of red pepper flakes, just depends how spicy you want it, brown sugar, soy sauce, a little bit of sherry. This is just, again, you know, sherry. I use it for cooking, have it in my liquor cabinet all the time. If you don't have it, you can leave it out. You could use a little dry white wine. It's just up to you. A little bit of black pepper. And then one of the secret ingredients to making Asian food at home is invest in a little bit of one of these small bottles of toasted sesame oil. The flavor is just incredible. And, you know, one of these bottles is like $3 or $4, but it's going to last you for a really long time. And I use it in salad dressings and marinades, and it's just yummy. So this sauce is going to go over our chicken. Now, just depends what kind of chicken. Let me check this chicken I've got on the grill here, by the way. There we go. Always looking for the tongs, and they're right in front of me. All right, it's kind of sticking, so I'm going to actually, it's not ready to flip yet, so I'm going to just, it'll kind of tell you when it's ready to flip, so I'll get back to that in just a little bit. But I want to basically take the marinade, almost all of it, not all of it, about half of it actually, put it over your chicken. This recipe works for boneless, skinless chicken breasts. It works for, you know, we've got a whole fryer here. Any kind of chicken, whatever's on sale, whatever your family loves. My kids love the boneless, skinless chicken breasts. If it's Bob's birthday, we always got to do the whole cut up fryer because he likes the dark meat. So, and likes the bones in there. You know, chicken on the grill gets messy, which is a good thing in the summer. Lots of napkins, barbecue chicken, sauce all over. So I just make sure, you know, use your hands, and again, this is a nice big Ziploc bag, and get that sauce all around the chicken. Now, if your sauce is a little bit thin, but in this case it actually looks perfect, you can use use that side burner on your grill and just cook the sauce down, boil it down a little bit. You don't want to use the reserve marinade in that bottom of that bag. Once you marinate your chicken in that, you're done. So save about half of the sauce, and now we're going to actually start basting the chicken with the sauce. And I do this a lot of times. If I'm making a marinade, I'll reserve half of it, cook it down a little bit. And then the last few minutes of grilling, that's when you want to put the sauce on there. Maybe we just didn't oil the grill very well, huh? All right. And the skin on shouldn't stick as much on you. And of course, chicken is real important. Got to make sure it cooks through. You never want to put the sauce on until the very end, the last few minutes of grilling, because if you put it on too early, it'll burn. So we're just going to keep basting this, give it a few more minutes, and then we'll serve it up. I also have some grilled pineapple I'm going to grill alongside with it. Being that it's teriyaki chicken, I think a fun thing to do to serve along with it is some pineapple. Canned pineapple rings work great. Fresh pineapple, of course, even better. Pineapple, when you grill it, just kind of takes it to a whole nother level. Great for desserts, but also just makes a fun, you know, presentation to go along with this chicken. When you put it on a platter, you know, the whole pineapple teriyaki. So bottom line is, you know, you look in your pantry, you can make so many different sauces. You don't have to buy those store, you know, all the sauces that they have at the store. You can make yours at home a lot cheaper, fresher, tastes better. You control what's in it, and you know, saves you a trip from running to the grocery store. So recipe for my teriyaki chicken you can find on our website. You can also pick it up in any area festival foods. And by the way, at the end of the week, you'll be able to go to our website and download all the recipes that we've done the whole week, so that you can be putting on the ultimate barbecue for your family and friends all summer long. Tomorrow, it's all about desserts, and oh my gosh, we have some really good ones. I'm making a frozen Margarita Pie, and then on Friday, it's all about some great summer drinks, cocktails, and some non-alcoholic drinks too. I'm doing a strawberry basil lemonade, so hopefully you'll watch all week long. The fun is not even close to being over yet. Coming up, we've got two contestants here for another big showdown. One of them's doing a shrimp on the grill, the other one's doing balsamic ribs, and some other fun ideas for your barbecue too. So don't go anywhere, we'll be right back.